Today we're going to take a cruise in this 1967 Plymouth Fury. When this Fury came in, we lightly buffed it. It's got a beautiful paint job on it, just a really nice green metallic. It's got front disc brakes, power disc brakes on the front. It's got BFG radial raised white letter tires, torque thrust rims. Just a really nice straight body. When they did the car, they did a beautiful job on the door jambs, bottom of the hood jambs, all that stuff was all painted to a nice high quality as well. When I get it back to the shop, I've got to adjust the throttle linkage just a little bit. It's just running at a little bit of fast idle, so we'll get that adjusted. Needs a little bigger spring on there. Anyway, it's got power steering, factory air conditioning, power brakes. As far as under the hood goes, bottom side of the hood's all been painted, detailed nicely. Radiator sport's all been painted nice. Does have the factory fender tag as well. Really nice running 383. As far as the top of the fender and the top of the hood goes, we have a little ding right there and two little tiny dings on the top of the hood. Other than that, our gap is really nice on the top of the fender and it matches up nicely to the top of the hood. As we come around here to the front bumper, it has a couple dings in the front bumper, but the chrome all looks real good on it. Grill looks good still. This is a really solid car, very straight car. It just really has the look. We come to the front edge of the hood. It does have some little chips in the very front of the hood, some little bug chips in there. Got a couple more right here around this corner, just very, very minor. If we go to the bottom of the fender, there's no bubbles, blisters, nothing like that, very solid. Rocker panel to fender gap is excellent. The overall paint quality of the car, it's older, so it's got some little chips and stuff in it and some scratches, but the overall quality of the car, it's a beautiful 10-footer. You get up close, even the paint quality is good. It just shows its age. Both corners of the doors are good. We do have a paint crack right here at the rocker panel. It's a little problem right there. Front of the rear quarters all look good. Over the wheel well, we do have some paint touch-ups. We got some little chips here over the wheel well. It's been touched up. Behind the wheel all looks good. As far as our roof goes, no dinks or dents anywhere in the roof panel at all. Rear sail area is nice, and like I said, it's a beautiful color, green, kind of an aqua color. Inside the trunk floor, still got the original paint on the trunk floor, very solid, original matte, that kind of thing. Back bumper shines really nicely. It's got dual exhaust, comes out the back. Tail light trim there. The reverse light lens, the white one is cracked. So original trim, original lenses. Nice straight body. Rubbers were replaced when the paint job was done. They're nice and pliable. Just like the bottom side of the hood, if we look at the corners of the doors and the door jambs and stuff were painted really nicely, just as nice as the outside of the car. The door panel, armrest, base, all that stuff looks 100% original to me. Still in really good shape for original. The dash pad is in good shape, except for it does have one crack right down the center, but around the edges and stuff is still all nice and tight. Carpet appears to be original still. Seat covers look really good. We have one little cigarette burn or something like that, not all the way through, but it is there on the very front. Other than that, the passenger side seat looks beautiful, lines up very nicely. In the back, it's still good. Headliner, it looks good. We do have 3 very small little holes. There's one over there, and the third one right there. It's original headliner, original visors. Car doesn't have a mouse smell, nothing like that to it. It's got a good smell to it inside. Rear sail panels are good. Back shelf and back seat is in great shape. It's got seat belts for 2 in the back, seat belts for 3 in the front, looks like. Back door panels are all original. So really, all in all, just a really nice interior, and it all appears original. Door jambs are painted nicely. Doors shut nice. Got a few little water spots yet from opening the trunk, but our gap on the top of the trunk lid, the top of the quarter is really nice, both sides. We do have a body crack, paint crack right here at the very back. That needs to be addressed sometime, but for a driver, it's fine the way it is. No bubbles or blisters in the lower quarter behind the wheel. That all looks good. Over the wheel well looks good. And in front looks excellent. No bubbles, blisters, issues, nothing like that. Rocker panel, lower fenders, all super solid. The gaps in the doors are really good in the back. Same thing with the front. Door panel original. It's got some fading at the very top of it, and the armrest is faded and has a small crack in the armrest as well. But the bottom where you go in and out, it's not beat up at all. If this is original interior, I really think this is a 59,000 original mile car. Door panels are still in great shape. Seats are in great shape. 59,808 miles, believed to be original. I can't prove that. Horn works, the amp gauge works, gas gauge, temp gauge all work. Heater fan does work. Original AM radio makes noise. We'll see if we can get that to come in a little bit. We'll let that warm up. It's got an aftermarket tack on it. Here's our idle down now, about 500 where it should be. All the AC vents and stuff are all here. Not sure if the air needs to be charged or what's going on with that. Wipers need to be fixed. Wipers made one pass, but it looks to me like the wiper motor's bad, doesn't it? So original radio made some noise when we first turned it on. So it's all hooked up and stuff, but I couldn't get any stations to come in. It will need a wiper motor. It's got disc brakes on the front, power disc brakes, and the brakes feel real good on it. Interiors appears to have original 59,000 mile interior. It looks really good on the inside. Shocks feel good. We didn't bottom out at all there. Speedometer works. Brakes don't pull left or right. The disc brakes feel nice. Steers good too. Really, the steering feels real good on it. Kickdown works on the tranny. It's got good acceleration. Shifts nice into third. We do have a little bit of wind noise. It looks like the window's all nice and tight. I don't really see a gap, but we do have a little bit of wind noise from that wing window area. Goes down the road 65 mile an hour great. Shocks feel good. The front end feels good. Just a really nice ride. Transmission downshifts well.